Healthcare in the U.S. has some serious issues. First, there are millions that are uninsured. Second, those that are insured pay significantly more than those anywhere else in the world. The aim of the ACA is to make affordable healthcare available to more Americans. The Act does this by making changes to insurers. They are intended to be phased in over time. Under the ACA, if you already have health insurance that you are happy with, you can keep it. Children under the age of 26 can stay on their parents' plan. If you are already covered under Medicaid, you can keep that coverage as well. In fact, it has spurred many states to expand Medicaid altogether to cover more people. The first element that is changing is the individual mandate. This means that most Americans will be required to have some sort of health insurance. A big change for a lot of Americans, considered there were an estimated 30 million uninsured Americans in 2013. By 2014, this individual mandate was being enforced by charging a small fee to those without health insurance. However, in 2017, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act set the individual mandate fee to zero. To help people find health insurance, the ACA created health insurance marketplaces. Basically, it's an online market where a citizen can compare health insurance plans and find the one that fits their needs best. The ACA also got rid of the loophole that allowed insurance companies to deny people for pre-existing conditions. And there would be no discrepancy between genders, which often resulted in women paying higher premiums than men. The ACA also requires insurers to cover preventative cares. The ACA then established the 80-20 rule. This rule states that insurers must spend 80% of the income they earn from premiums on actual health care, not overhead. If an insurer cannot do this, then the customers get a rebate. Finally, the ACA requires that insurers publicly justify any rate increases greater than 10%, and they can no longer impose lifetime dollar limits on benefits. There are special considerations for employers as well, since the majority of Americans obtain health insurance through their job. If a business qualifies as a small business, they can visit the Small Business Health Options Program, SHOP, to compare and purchase affordable health plans, similar to the health insurance marketplace provided to individual customers. Additionally, there are business write-offs and tax credits available to businesses that use this program. It slows the rise of healthcare costs. This was its original intended purpose at its creation, and people agree it has generally achieved this goal. It covers 10 essential healthcare benefits. It ensures that all insured people are covered in 10 essential areas. These areas are ambulatory patient services, like outpatient services, emergency services, hospitalization, maternity and newborn care, mental health and substance use disorder services, including behavioral health treatment, prescription drugs, rehabilitative and habilitative services and devices, laboratory services, preventative and wellness services, and chronic disease management, and finally pediatric services, including oral and vision care. Coverage for pre-existing conditions. Children can stay on their parents' health insurance plan for longer. It raised the income tax rate. It imposed extra taxes on those who already couldn't afford insurance. People could choose to pay the individual mandate fee rather than buying insurance. This provided a potentially cheaper option. However, it allowed them to opt out of getting any coverage at all, which then defeated the purpose of the whole program.